Hello, YouTube. Just a quick update with Roger's book. As you saw in the last few uploads, I did leaf cast it and it came out quite well, but I just reverted what I did and removed the leaf casting because unfortunately the spine areas did not hold up in relation to folding the cover. They did, but they didn't to my expectations, so I'm going to do it again. Sorry, Roger, for the delay, but I don't like doing things that are not up to par, at least as much as I want them to be. So stay tuned and look out for future content. Bye-bye, YouTube. Okay, guys, I am done with the leaf casting, second time for Roger's book, and this is what I wanted. I'm a lot happier with it because I have a perimeter of cast or leaf casting all around, and it blended in the spine. This needs to be cleaned, so there is a haze over it, so the color may be off. But you have to understand, when you do the procedure to any book, there'll be a dulling of the color in relation to the deacidification. The spine is definitely better. There's casting going up and down the spine. This is what I wanted and this is what I needed. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to trim the actual cover itself, not the cover, the existing book, but rather the casting. So I like to use my trusty piece of glass so I can actually see what I'm cutting, because you only get one shot at this. And you also want to leave a little edge in relation to the leaf casting, meaning you want it to dip over a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is I have my X-Acto knife. I want to put pressure, and I want to go down the edge, applying firm pressure. There you go. One cut. Look how nice that came. So this is actually the leaf casting here. And as you can see, it's flexible. I can twist it. It's just like regular paper. So I'm happy with that cut right there. Now I'm gonna flip it and we're gonna do the other side. And as you can see, I left a line or a small overhang of the casting. Now let's go to this side. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to place it on, and then I'm going to find where the cover stops, because as I said, you want to keep, or at least I want to keep, a little bit of the casting on to give it that nice straight edge. So that looks good. Pressure on. And I use a new blade every time I cut a book. We'll go through it again. There you go. There's the trimming. Came off nice. New casting. Look at that. Flexible. And hopefully this will be flexible like this on the spine, because that's the key thing. Because the reason why I did it again is because the spine was not holding up. Now this is going to be a little trickier So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my board, because the glass is not wide enough. So we're gonna put it down, and I'm gonna put it on top. And again, I wanna leave a little overhang. That's why the glass really works well, because I can see where the cover ends. Don't mind my hat. I know the last few videos of the back of my head showed, but I have to get in close. So let's just confirm it a little bit in. Again, don't mind the back of my head. Okay, that looks pretty good. And here we go. Run it twice. That should be it. There you go. So again, here's the paper. Flexible, and hopefully it bends, and I have a few procedures in relation to that, how I'm gonna bend the cover by the seam. I modified it a little bit better because you want it to bend nicely so you can put this book back together. Okay, let's flip it around. Look at that, nice tight corners. And then let's do the bottom. Again, let's put the glass on. That looks good. One last cut. There you go. Beautiful, no cover taken off. So that's it, YouTube, for this video. I'll upload another one. We're gonna re-punch the holes, and then we're gonna work on bending the spine so we can reassemble the book after I'm done with the interior pages. Take care, YouTube.